We had a self-inflicted gun wound to a student. We had numerous locker fires, bomb threats. A gun went off in the classroom. I obtained a fractured jaw being hit with brass knuckles.
This is the principal of Finney High School, addressing the graduating class of 2009.
There was an in-school beating of a person that resulted in a death.
If we ever doubted the truthfulness of student reports about what happens inside Detroit public schools, his matter-of-fact list of what these graduates had endured during their 4 years at Finney certainly made us pay attention.
Students have died tragically, but we all stayed together, and we all made it through. I congratulate this senior class.
In an effort to keep students in and violence out, Finney High School had taken the drastic step of building a chain-link fence around the entire school building. The symbolism was not lost on the students.
It's pointless because I look at it like they locking us in, like we have no type of freedom.
It's like we're animals. You cage us in like animals, they gonna act like animals. You know?
That's how they act. But by putting a cage around Finney, it's making them think like, well, that's a representation of how they feel about us.
We met brothers Darius and DeMarco Kraft when they were students at Finney. They were both star football players, and they told us it was their devotion to the team that kept them coming to school every day.
DeMarco Kraft.
DeMarco was one of the graduates of this class. He went on to Alabama State University, but he told us he wasn't sure his high school diploma truly signified academic accomplishment.
I don't feel that we're being prepared for college to the best of our abilities. I think it could be a lot more done. We can succeed higher if we were to get better in education, but it's mediocre. It'll get you by, you know.
The boys told us that many of their teachers just recited lessons from worksheets and textbooks, and that the students had few chances for any hands-on learning.
You might get that one teacher, English class, she may give you one essay, but like a lot of schools, you have essays for every class, like biology, you might have a science project or something, but no science. I've never done a science project since I've been in Finney.
There's certain stuff in the classroom we can't even touch, and it's supposed to be for the class. But people steal like scissors or tweezers, and we don't. I done one experiment in chemistry, and we didn't even finish.
A chemistry class without a single lab. That wouldn't be allowed in most high schools, but in Detroit, the students we talked to seemed resigned to the reality of the way their schools are run. They don't have to travel a great distance, just over the Detroit city lines, to see suburban schools that are far different from theirs. It's a legacy that stretches back the decades to white flight, to the Milliken Supreme Court case. The students in Detroit may not know all of the history, but they have a keen sense of the injustice.
It's not fair that you see kids in Southfield and Waterford and all this, and they have computers in their classrooms, and they have new textbooks I've never even seen before. And I go to the biggest district, and they can't even afford to give us a quality education or the kind of education that other kids are getting. And it's frustrating to know that I can be learning all of these things, and I can be doing all of these things, and I can't. And people think that the children in Detroit public schools are stupid and brutish because of what they see on television. And it's not true. We want to learn. We want to be able to do what the other children are doing. We want to have the same opportunities, but they keep taking them away from us. It's like they're keeping us down, and then you find out that the people who are supposed to be looking after us, after our well-being, they're stealing from us. And every day I want to know why. Why is this happening?